My name is Arjelia Argie Gomez, and I'm the Chief Development Officer with Chicanos por la Causa. In today's world, if we're not growing entrepreneurs and we're not growing innovators and allowing them to take risks and allowing them to make mistakes, then shame on us as a business community. We have to be able to empower the folks in our businesses to take risks and to fail when they take a risk. You know, there's nothing wrong with failure if we recognize that it's part of a process. You have to test your product, you have to know when it's ready for market, and without testing, there is no failure. So you build something and you put it out there and it doesn't work, shame on us for not having let people take risks and be empowered to be innovative and creative. You know, if we are not looking at partners and collaborations, I think we're dead in the water. You know, it is small business in particular, we are about building partnerships. It's like creating the familia, right? You know, we have the cousins and we have the aunts and the uncles, and at some point, you know, we're all making tamales together. And so it's the same kind of principle. It's like, okay, so you do printing and you do IT and you do this. How do we bring that together so that when we write a grant or we take a proposal to the state, that we're bringing the best of all of our businesses, that we're partnering in a way that makes sense for our community. And for CPLC, we really look at that is that it has to make sense for our community. It's not just because we're going to make a lot of money. That's important. Obviously, it's important. But mission first, so serving our community and making sure that we're doing good by them is what we look for in partners and collaborators. Leadership is an activity. You may be a person in a position of authority, but that authority only goes so far. If you're not leading, if you're not really bringing people together and growing your staff and empowering them to take risks, as I said before, if you're not allowing for those things to happen, then how do you really benefit? How does your company benefit? So in terms of advice, you got to know, are you a leader in the old traditional sense, or are you looking at leadership as an activity and then exercising your position of authority to make your business better for folks in your business? What I would say to small businesses is that don't forget that you're the heart and soul of a community, whether you're in Phoenix, Arizona, you're in Seattle, you're in Portland, doesn't matter. You know, small businesses are who we look to be able to count on that business getting done. You know, a big business, a big box business, I guess as they refer to them, they're here and they draw a lot of people. But when I want to go eat, I don't go to a big box place anymore and haven't for years. I go to a small business. I go to a restaurant who is, you know, working hard every day because I know, and that's what we need to do. So get your word out, market yourself, you know, do the Yelp, do all the stuff that the technology allows us to do for small businesses, and get your name out. Do your outreach, send your letters, you know, because that's how we build them, and they're the heart and soul of the country.